I totally forgot that I had broke my little phone deal, and I was going to live, and then I forgot that I didn't have a holder for it. So give me a second while I kind of figure this out. Oh man. Oh, excuse me. What did I do with the other one? I can't even find my other one. So give me a second. Where is my broken one at? There's that. All right. So last night, this part of the clip broke off, so I need to kind of replace it. What's up, Jacob? How you doing? I sent the link. I didn't know if you were able to get on or not. I'm looking for. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Okay, that's right. I just ate. That's why. That's why. So, yeah. Okay. I'm hoping this transfers. Oh, I think I lucked out. Yes, I did. Awesome. Okay, we're back in business. Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. It was that the joke of welcome to our Anglers Anonymous boat wrecking deal, huh? Oh man. Oh. Oh, sorry. All right. 898. Nice. Awesome. You're almost there, man. You're gonna hit 1,000 very quickly. Very good. Very good. My buddy has a 130 gets pulled at Sharky's Pier. Oh, he was fishing at Sharky's Pier and something spooled him. Okay. Wow. Uh, I don't. Where is Sharky's Pier? A Penn 130, Venice, Florida. And what pound test was he using? Yeah, most of the guys I know that are in that area use like 200-pound tests. So on those reels, it doesn't give them a whole lot of line. You know what I mean? And uh, that I seriously believe is a huge drawback on what they want to do with fishing, because when you're trying to put that much amount of drag, a 130, even a Penn International, does not have. I mean, it's got a lot of drag. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it'll pull you in if you ain't set up for it. But yes, I just when you hook a monster like that and you're trying to stop it, you're not giving that fish any time to play the line or play the reel or anything like that. And sorry guys, uh, finally sat down about 20 minutes ago. I was running around. I went and poured weights, surf weights. So I've got a couple of things to get done tonight. One is hopefully not fall asleep while I'm on the live, is what I'm hoping for. So I am setting up my coffee real quick. I'm gonna drink it cold. Normally I do that just because I don't have to get up and go warm it up. So. Nice. All right. Fisherman that caught a fish this big. Actually, I know of a one-armed fisherman. He's actually been on our YouTube channel a few times. We actually set up his rod so that way he can go out and go fish and catch fish with one hand. So yes, I do know of a one-headed fisherman, and he's got some monster fish. So yep. Let me check something real quick. Uh, I had to check on my worker because he hadn't gotten here yet, and he's like, "What time did I close out?" I'm like, "Sometimes, you know what I mean." So let me get on the video. Let me get on the channel real quick so I can see what the comments are because I've seen a few of them, but I noticed it went and I didn't get to see them all. So I got a few things. One is the video for the oh man, sorry. All right, there's 30 of us on here. I'm thumbs up number 10. All right, so what up, Craig? How you doing? I'm gonna go back up. We got Roger, Hustle, Basson, Brandon, Jacob, Billy, Gilbert, KTM, and it says Paige. How you doing? Robert, Texas Angler detailing with the spec of your best spider weights for rough conditions. I've got an actual 3-pound surf weight with 1/8 gauge wire. And actually, if you want to see my surf weights and the bigger sizes, give me a second. I'll walk over there. But I'll kind of show you what I poured out today. So the deal is, whoever can guess the exact amount of surf weights I poured in 2 hours will get a $100 gift certificate for our tackle shop. That is right. If they get the exact amount, it'll be $100. If they go over it, but they are the closest, we will do a $50 gift certificate. You know what? Let's make it a little more sporty than that. How about a $200? If you can nail, without going over, the exact amount of surf weights I poured in 2 hours, we'll give you a $200 credit of in-store credit here at Hard Life Bait and Tackle. All right, so these are 3-pound surf weights right here. One-eighth gauge wire. Yep. Got 16 ounces, 24 ounces, 11, 10, 20 ounces, 13s, 12s, more 3-pounders. Then I got all of our 330 seconds. And actually, I had to pour 10 ounce and 12 ounce, and that's what's in the box over there. So those are part of the weights. But I poured 3 and 4 ounce surf weights. Okay. So there's some more surf weights right there. These are 30 seconds gauge, which is a lighter gauge. And the best way to show you all that is right here. So they're half the thickness of the 1/8. The 1/8 is the heaviest duty one right there. So I have, okay, the cost on our surf weights, the 3-pounders are $15.75. And it's 1/8 gauge surf weights. And yes, I've held down 40-pound Jack Crevalles at 2,500 yards out with those. Yep. All right. So, oh man, what to do? All right. So, what I'm going to start doing is 2 things. I need to go back to the video. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to have enough time. We can do that real quick. Hold on. So, I'm going to go back to the video where we have the 120,000 views on it. Give me a second. Let me find that one. And we're going to select the names that are in there. Because we had a giveaway for a live. And got some gift packages for them as well. And this one was on the live video, guys, that we did a few days ago. I was actually supposed to do it on Tuesday with selecting the winners, but I've been so caught up on everything I had going on, I totally forgot about it. And then I saw the shenanigan comments again, and I was like, "Oh, that's right, I didn't even do that." But see, nobody even reminded me either. Like, need y'all's help, guys. I can't remember everything, but. Uh, hmm. All right, so found our channel. Now I'm gonna go to the video real quick. Shorts. Popular. All right, guys. So just to kind of give y'all an idea of the way our channel is developing. So that is our most viewed video right there, 2.1 or 2.7 million views. Then we got 1.1 million. Then we got 512,000, 612,000, 461, 324. And then we have this one, which is up and coming right now. That's 123,000 views right there. So that was the video that we were talking about. I got 112, 78, 46, and they started kind of going down from there, but they're in there. But this is the video that we were talking about. Okay, all right, so let me real quick. So I was looking at it two ways, and that's right. And that the original way I was thinking was one person to guess the exact weight of everything there would get $100 and a $50 if they went over, but the closest. The other one was the exact amount was another $100, and with that. So actually, that's the way I wanted to do it, but I was getting ahead of myself by saying 200, and I totally forgot about the second portion because there's two ways, and thank Brandon actually nailed it because I wasn't real specific on it, so I was covering both of that. So it is going to be for two prizes, $100 each, the exact amount. And it's going to be once I've cleaned them up and do whatever I got to do because I have no idea where I'm at. I don't know the count of what I've done. All I've done was poured them, and I'm hoping I got enough for my orders because I need. Well, I won't even say that number yet because if I do, then it's going to kind of give you an idea. So you got two shots at this. One is the exact amount of spider weights for quantity, not exact 3 ounces. I'm just total overall, however many I got, and then the overall weight that I got at the very end. Two different prizes, each one worth $100 if you get it exact. If you go over, but you are the closest, then we have a $50 one right there. So, all right, now let's go back to this. Billy, by all means, if you don't like my dirty screen, you can come on in. You know where I'm at. You can come clean it. All right, so right here, we got a lot of comments on there. Look at that, 520 comments. Okay, so we're at 25,000 subscribers. So every 25 comments, I'm gonna select somebody from there. So we're gonna start with the first one, and right there, go to the first one. We got 5 replies. So and my comments don't count, only everybody else's. So the ones that I get to, I'm going to go through all 500 of them. The one who has the most comments that we select during this deal will get our in-store prize for that one. We haven't done one of these in a while, so I know it takes me a while, so bear with me. But we're going to do it. And it's every 25 all the way till we get to the end, so it shouldn't take too long because it's only 520 comments. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, I don't know what that says. Well, that's fine. It still counts. 12, but it has to be for the shenanigan comments that we're looking for. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Viral shenanigans. Dying goal right there. There's Cobra. That's one. If I get this pin to work, maybe you can get the pin to work. Come on, worky pin. Okay. So we got Cobra. Has got 1 vote. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Look at that Cobra. That's 2. Man. And you know that there are new comments because I'm thumbs upping everything that I'm going through to make sure we got that. But more than likely, I've already responded to some of them too. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Let's see if it has shenanigans in there. No, it doesn't. Go to the next one. Whoever gets the next one with shenanigans on there. Let me see if he puts his no shenanigans. No shenanigans. Keep sharing the word. No shenanigans. Bluegrass. Shop the real deal. There you are, Cobra again. Look at him. That's the 3 for shenanigans. All right, so let's. Okay, so we got 1. Damn, look at that. Bluegrass would have been next right there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Let's see if Toby's got the shenanigans in there. No shenanigans. No shenanigans on that one. Let's see what else he says. No shenanigans. The next one's going to get it. Most definitely. That's that. Cobra. All right, Cobra. I see it. I see it. Nah, I'm not sure. Is this the one that you were looking for a name on the title? Not naming the title, that you had somehow shenanigans written in the comments. So since we're at 25,000 subs, I figured that'd be the fitting number to roll through, and that's what we're doing. So there's Bluegrass at 1. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and the first one was shenanigans. Who's this one? 25. Looking for the first one that says shenanigans. That ain't my comment. Right there. Show more. All right, the first one to get shenanigan on this one's another freebie. See, and this is crazy. Like, I've been going through this video like pretty frequently, looking for any comments that I haven't responded to, or at least given a thumbs up. And I guess it worked out because now I can at least go through and see it. But I'm looking for the first one that says shenanigans. Look at Cobra, man. He is on fire. That's already 5. That's already 5 shenanigan comments that I found with Cobra in there. I think he pretty much got it, but we're going to continue on anyways. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. He doesn't have it, so the next one says shenanigans and Cobra again. God, Cobra was sniping this comment deal, guys. Damn, man, that is epic. All right, so Cobra got that one, so we'll start with Roger. Where's it at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Cobra, I don't know what you ate, bro, but literally you are the only person that I keep finding right at the 25 number. And to be honest, I think that's all it's letting me go. So let's do this. Oh, there it goes. Hold on. Right there's the last one. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25. So I don't know what that says in there. So the next one that says shenanigans. Oh, Cobra. All right. So are you ready to go buy us some lottery tickets today, bro? Because that is crazy. I've literally been selecting your name be through the 25 number. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 16, 17. Oh, that's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh my. Okay, that's already 10. So that, wow. Look at that. That's 10 votes for him already. Wow. Yeah, yeah. All right. So that's child support shenanigans. Hold on. Let's see if it'll. Nope. Let me go back up. Find it. Okay. So it's right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Let's see who's going to get it. Who's going to get it? 24, 25. That one I don't think has it. So the next one that says shenanigans. Watching. What's up, boss? We need shenanigans in the comment for it to count. All right, so hold on, make sure. Okay. Nope. 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 Let's see. Nope. Nope. Prices. Nope. 50-50 shenanigans right there. Look at that. God, Cobra. Oh, wow. This is crazy. All right. So.
Got the signs, boss?
Huh?
Got the signs?
Yes, sir. Wow. This is crazy. I've never seen this. Like for us to pick through the comments like that. Normally we have multiple people that will get there, and but this is pretty much a one-handed man in an ass-kicking contest. Basically, is what it's boiling down to over here, man. Wow. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, that sucks, Jacob. Just saw that power bump, blinking power. Damn it. So right now I'm waiting for it. It's thinking of what it's going to do. What I might have to do is go up and close them down and then come back and find this one right here. I might have to do that. We'll give it a minute or two. So if you get a chance by Friday to play with this fooling on that reel, I plan on trying fishing Friday. Okay, Billy, I will try to, but Jeff's not going to be coming in the rest of the week. So I literally have been pouring. I went and poured weights today for a couple hours to get all the surf weights done, and then I got to work on this other order that's going out to Tackle Town. I have not even started on it. I ain't even done the invoice for it, but I'm going to do it because I like to get their stuff to them by at least Thursday or Friday. So tomorrow is Thursday, so I've got very little time, and I built a whole bunch of snapper leaders today. I did these, so they got 130-pound main line, and then the drop sections for the hooks are 250-pound coated cable. So yeah, come on, come on, come on. All right, so I'm gonna be looking for that one when I come back and see if it'll let me close these up. Maybe that'll help. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I'm already at the beginning, so it's 15. Let me go down. I'm looking for. Okay, that one I missed. Take that one in. Okay. Let's see. Right there, 3 weeks ago. All right. It's still debating. It's still thinking what it needs to do. Ray, it's on your comment, man. I don't know what's up with that. Yep. All right, John, you have a good one with the kiddos. We are waiting on this to refresh itself. I might have to refresh it and just come back to it and look for that comment there, and we'll continue on. Let's do this. Dang, look at it. It's still debating. What is up? It's froze. Okay, let me reboot it real quick. That page. Try it again. All right, so it's there. Waiting for the comments to come up. Come on, pitchy. All right, okay.
Boss, are we done here?
Yeah.
You do anything?
No, you're good, boss. Thank you.
All right. What time tomorrow? 10?
Yeah. Yeah. How did it look out there once you took over for them?
Yeah, it was good. I got it.
You were able to work out of that one pod the way I showed you?
But I had to wait a little bit because you know how you threw those blocks in?
Mm-hmm.
I waited about 10, 15 minutes and then it solidified pretty good and I just started.
Yeah. But that was the other thing too. The reason it took long is because I threw 2 blocks in instead of 1 block.
Yeah.
If I had that other one, that half block, it got stalled out and I kept using it. Damn, I had to throw another block in to get it back in there, and that's what.
But I threw 2 blocks in there and I let them melt down and that's when I got the text. So I was already knocking them. I was already taking off the last one and I was like, fucking burn them.
Okay.
But I'll be here tomorrow.
All right, boss.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See you in the morning. Be safe.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see. Let's get in here. Now I'm looking for that comment. It was right after Ray's comment. Ray's comment is the one that locked us up there. Let's see. There's Ray. Okay. So we'll go start with his. I don't remember what number we were on when we got to there. So let's see if it does it. Don't tell me he's going to lock us up again, bro. Like, really? Mm-hmm. Come on, Chris. Okay. So either way, it would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Roger! There's Roger right there. Roger's got one. One. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, one more bluegrass and you would have had it. There's 25 on William. Let's see. Nope, he don't have the shenanigans. First one to get shenanigans. Not in there. There's Cobra with the last comment at 20. Oh, hold on, it moved. Yeah, so either way, his was 25 right there. What's it doing? Let's see if it goes any further. I think that's it. Nope, we're already bottomed out here. And it would have been 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to roll down and it ain't doing nothing. So, wow. So, Cobra, and I was going to do at least 2 people, but Cobra just dominated the whole thing pretty much. We got Roger with 1 vote in there. So, I'm going to do a consolation prize for Roger. How about, how about, how about, how about, I got an idea. We will do a 5-liter combo for Roger because he's planning on buying an MXL Raptor. So I figure we might as well send it off with some gear. We got 5 liters for him. And then Cobra will get 10 liters. We'll do 15 liters. We'll do 15 liters for Cobra. Or surf weights. So 15 liters or surf weights. So either, however you mix it, but you get 15 items right there. That is for our 25K giveaway with the video that is hit over 100,000 views. We did that because it went nuts like that. So, excuse me, but again, too, a lot of guys put in a lot of work on there by the challenges that I put out to people to just go in there and just comment on everybody else's comment. And you saw Toby in there, you saw Billy, you saw Roger. Um, uh, William, Edgar, Bluegrass, like all y'all guys are just rocking and rolling with it. I mean, it's amazing to see the amount of work that was put in. Finally, like I literally had to go through the video on the live video to be able to see all of that because it's not showing me that when I'm doing my like when I go through the deal here and on the YT Studio, and I don't know why it's not showing me that. So, yeah. And then, so, hmm. So Roger's last minute comments are right there and right there. So it showed that he was getting in it while I was doing the live video here. Busted. So, oh man, if Chunkage was present. Let's see. All right. Now let's go and get back to the main menu because we've got another one over here. Oh man. Yeah. Let's see. Billy, I think I saw one or two of your comments in there, but like I said, I was trying to go through real quick, so I didn't really catch them all unless it was one of the comments that was needed for the shenanigans, and I was looking through those and stuff like that. So that that crackhead video is funny. I don't care. That was funny. And actually, did you see on that one when I renamed it that it jumped up again? Because we had it at what? It was at how much was it yesterday, Billy? We were talking about it. It was at 6,000 or 8,000 running. Poor Billy. Oh, Bluegrass commented that. Poor Billy. Yeah. Okay, so I got another, 100 views since yesterday, which is good because it had stalled out for a day or two, but we'll see. We'll see. That is funny, though. That was a good one. All right, so I am going to clear up my counter here real quick, and I'm going to start pulling them weights so we can do that. See how quickly I can clean through them and stuff like that, so that way we can get the count for this. And again, guys, I know y'all started commenting on the amount of weights y'all think are in there. So it's two deals. One is for the exact number. Second one is for the exact weight. If you go over the number or over the weight and you're the closest one to the actual number, well, then you get the half price. So we got a whole prize and we got half price. But we also have two winners that are going to be selected. Let me grab my deal here. Oh, I got another tray somewhere. Grab it from the back. All right. Oh, let's see. All right, let's see. No, I have. Was it Berkeley Hollow Core that we were supposed to get in, or was it Fins? I don't remember, to be honest, guys. And I'm looking for there they are. A little deal so I can cut the. What I'm doing is keep cleaning off the bottom of the legs real quick, so that way uh, I can get an exact weight of it. So, yep. So, how's everybody's day going? Ours has been going through the motion. I've been training my new workers on how to pour weights, how we do things my way, because we've already proven that my way works and it produces a lot of tackle. And so by stepping in and showing them that, you don't have to kill yourself, you just got to work. And working it the way with the design I came up with after, years and years and years of trying so many things, to make it work, to make it faster, to make it better. And yeah, it's definitely something. So, oh, wow. Yep. Gilbert, Well, guys, if you do have your comment in there, you don't have to be present to win. As long as you have your comment and your vote in there. I understand everybody's got to work, and I'm coming on real late to do this one today, but I'm going to try and knock this out quickly. I'm not going to tape them. All I'm going to do is clean them up, and then we'll get a count, and then we'll get a weight on them. Uh, so I don't, like I said, I don't know how many weights I got, but we'll see. We'll see. And this is good too because my worker, new guy, was there with me when we poured these weights, and I say we because I was showing him how to put the wires in there and stuff like that, and then I actually poured them myself. And I showed him how to help break them out of the mold and stuff like that. But um, it did. It was a good learning experience for him. So. Damn. Eggs, waffles, and hash browns for my nurse. Working side. I'll catch up in the morning. Toby, you have a good one, boss. And again, congratulations on your win last night, man. That was awesome. That's good. That's good. So, yeah. So, there was one of the things that we noticed today too. I don't know how many of y'all actually have the thin red line or the thin blue line of the Abbott reels. And if you do, I'd like for y'all to take a picture and have the side plate and send it to me because we've been seeing multiple versions of the thin red line, thin blue line color patterns. And what I mean by that is the flag in the back on the thin red line and the thin blue line were advertised as being black instead of the red and white stripes. So, with that being said, my thin red line actually has where those those lines instead of being a dark black like that, they're actually a burgundy color. And so, I just want to see how many other reels are out there with that same color pattern. So, 200 weights and 360 pounds. We'll see. So remember, guys, I poured 3 and 4 ounce surf weights with a batch of 10 ounce and 12 ounce in the back too. So it's going to be the combined weight of all of those. So I'm going to clean them up real quick. Then I'm going to weigh them out. Then I'll count them, just because I've already got them on in the trays, kind of deal. So yeah. Let's see. It was when you were spooling the pin reel 3 years ago. Okay, I'm lost on that one. To airports on Berkeley, Hollywood. Okay. So it was an old video. We're just seeing if they have followed through and contacted us. No, they have not. Um, a lot of these braid companies, we put the open invite out there for them to send us gear so we can test out because obviously, like any company, you're going to have the one or two that are bad, and whether it be human error or mechanical failure or whatever it may be, it's going to happen. There's no way that you're always going to have 100% every way across. Now we strive for it, we really do, but at the end of the day, we don't always get it. But 98% is still a very good mark to hit at. When you're in the high 90s like that is awesome. So, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, but definitely. Yes, I do. I actually have 4 of them that are not bought yet. Four 10-foot fishing rods. Yes. Gonna change your weight to 630. Surf rod. Oh, nice. Ah, that's cool. Oh man, I definitely can't wait to see the chiropractor tomorrow. He's gonna have fun. Yeah, it's gonna sound like a train wreck kind of deal. So we'll see what ends up happening on it. And I guess I can do this. Put it down a little lower so you can see the weights and me working. We can do that. There's a little bit better view, guys, than what I was doing a little while ago. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. And still, I got to build up those leaders, too, for the veterans deal that's coming up on Friday. You'll be there Friday for those. So, yeah, I got to really concentrate on all the leaders I got going out and everything. So, yeah. But I'll end up working on those in the morning because I know I'll finish these weights here in the next hour or so. And we'll get it done, which is good because um, you also kind of saw the picture for the thumbnail. Um, and then what I guess I showed you on the video here a little while ago, but I didn't show you the other trays that got poured. Um, so that's also part for the order that we got going out with Port A Outfitters. So. They're real stupid. Okay, so and we don't have the Berkeley on our shelf, boss. We really don't. Um, the lines that came in, we had some there for a minute, but it wasn't in the hollow core. It was in the solid braid. But a lot of the reels that we do spool up is for customers that brought it in and wanted it to us and stuff. That's it. Where's that contest at there, Billy? So he's making the rod sleeves that say Harnell on them. Is that what you're saying? What's up, William? How you doing, boss? On the 18th. Well, I'm hoping by then we get our order that from FCU that so that way I can hurry up and get up there because I want to go. There's a bunch of other things that I'm trying to get lined up, but it's all dependent on that order when it comes through. Because obviously, I don't want to be up there, come through, and then I have to come back to drive back up there. You know what I mean? That's a lot of travel time. It gets boring. It really does. Oh, the Sea Magics. Yeah, those are really nice. Yeah. Uh, but, okay, so when I'm commenting about the Sea Magics, the ones that I have experience with were from like 15 years ago. That's when I dealt with the Sea Magics then. One of the problems that we did see then, again, remind you, this is 15 years ago. I have zero experience with them. I have not touched one in that time or since that time. One of the things that they had a problem with was the paint would chip real easily on the black coating on it. But rods were phenomenal rods. But that was one of the drawbacks that we did see with um, the Sea Magics. And to tell you the truth, when I had the money, I bought 10 of them, and I was planning to keep them, but then I ran into some hard times, and I wasn't able to keep them, so I ended up selling them. But those were really nice. But again, I have not put my hands on them in about 15 years, so I don't know what's going on with them, or if they improved anything or haven't improved anything. I don't know. The Sea Magics, when I got them, it was my buddy Ricky Marks. Actually, he introduced me to them, and when I got them in, I had them built up as quickly as possible. But I ended up having to sell them before I could even use them, kind of deal. But I fished with them because he had a whole bunch of them, and they were really nice. They were real nice fishing rods. Oh, okay. So he's planning on getting it done. He hasn't gotten it done yet. Okay. Yeah, they do have a good thick wall on them and stuff like that. And that's one of the deals that I fell in love with too, with the FTU blanks and stuff like that as well. So we've got a multitude of those inside the shop. We're planning on getting more once we get these built up. My whole goal is to, well, we are eventually going to have to move, guys, because I don't think the $2,000 a month that they want to start charging me is fair for this location, especially after all the trouble and everything I've had to go through to keep it up and running, and everything they're doing in their power that is and not in my best interest as a business owner here. Uh, One of the biggest things they did was they allowed a COVID testing site here in our area, and when they did that, it killed us. Like literally, nobody wanted to come shopping at our tackle shop because of that. Them doing that, it took us so long to recover from not having sales during all those times. I even had to put a sign on my door, basically, you know, letting everybody know, hey man, if you're here for testing or whatever, that we can't afford to have you in the shop because, you know, what if they're testing for COVID because they're showing symptoms or they got in contact with somebody like, and for me to be working and to take it back to my house, you know, they would have taken us out and everybody along with us. So we were very scared at the time of what it could do, but so was everybody else, you know what I mean? And because they did that, it put a hurting on us. And then the next thing they did was told me I couldn't melt my weights here on the property anymore because they didn't want any open flames. And then I said, all right, cool, I'll do electric ones. And they're like, no, they don't want no heat sources at all, which is BS because they've got welders over there in the back buildings over there and stuff like that. And I know for a fact they're not all set up for the best flame retardant kind of deal. But again, you know, it's been a headache, needless to say. So definitely going to have to move my shop, and it'll be in the next couple months that it's going to happen. So when I do rebuild it and stuff like that, I think I'm going to have higher walls and ceilings, which will be good because then we can actually hold a 10-foot rod up and not have to worry about hitting the ceiling. And then we'll also have AC and all of that good stuff, and an actual toilet that'll run when it floods in our area. That was the other thing. Every time it flooded over here, our toilets wouldn't work, so we end up having to go home or go to another store to go use the toilet. So, yeah. Mhm. See, now after talking with the owner of FTU, what he said, the way the FTU rods came into play was that he actually had the original Harrington blanks, and he had a whole batch, like every single blank they had. And he sent the whole batch to China and had them duplicate the fishing rod, basically. So when they did that, uh, it was, yes, genuinely the closest thing to a Harrington and Harnell fishing rod are the FTUs. So, well, nice. Well, I went to pick up some shrimp earlier from the wet bar, and I started snacking on those. And I was going to go live when I was eating those, but even trying to eat them on camera and talk at the same time would have been really difficult because they had really good spice on them. It was good. It was real good. That's why I was kind of yawning once I started on the channel and everything today. But I'm about halfway done on this first tray. So we're going to get close to these giveaways here real quick. Let's see. Let's see. What's up, John? How you doing, boss? Ooh, meatball subs. So Billy actually attended the desalinization plant meeting last night with me, and we kind of learned some behind the scenes deals as well. I did let whoever they was running the event yesterday let them know that they had my contact info, so that way when we found out whatever emails we needed to bombard with, letting them know we weren't going to stand for this kind of deal, for them to get with me. So they're also trying to figure out exactly how or where we need to do the next round of signatures, because obviously we've done several rounds of them, and the reason being because every one of them will be for something different, but it will be for the end game of the desalinization plants, and or it's the other ways that it's trying to get involved or get it passed. You know what I mean? So when we're talking about this, I'll try to get y'all informed as best as I can as to why we're having to sign again or resubmit, guys. But also too, I did learn that on the those signature forms like that, that if you signed in person and then you signed online for the same one, that they would cancel each other out. So we are uh, definitely going to push to ensure that when we say, hey, man, if you have signed in person for this one, do not sign again for the same one. And we'll keep you informed of when that's going to happen, how it's going to happen, and stuff like that. So that way we can get the most legit amount of uh, signatures to let them know for the petition. John, the giveaway right now is for the surf weights. Who can guess the exact amount of surf weights that I did pour in the 2 hours? And then that's the first part. Second part of that same deal is who can guess the exact weight of everything that I did pour. So what I'm going to do is if somebody gets it exactly, will get $100 gift card for to the tackle shop. If they go over, but they are the closest, then they get a $50 one. So there's going to be a winner. If somebody nails it, cool. If somebody doesn't nail it, but it's in there, they're the closest one, then they get that one. But we're also doing the count. Whoever guesses the count correctly of how many surf weights I poured, and not specific, like I'm not saying exactly 3, exactly 4. No, just the exact amount of surf weights in total. So I'm going to count them all up, after I get them weighed in and see how much we got. So. Oh man, yeah, and this will all be done before as soon as I can get through all the weights and stuff like that. As for you're saying that the new ones are pull cues, no action. Which rods are you referring to when you're talking about that? Let's see. The new FTU. Well, which blank were you playing with? Because I checked out a bunch of the FTU blanks, and they got play to them. It all depends which blank you were going with. Those other ones that they're some beef sticks, but again they are labeled as heavy blanks and stuff like that. So I got some medium and medium heavy in there, and they still got whipped to them. So. There we go. Dusty's got weight or the weight, and then the weight. Yeah. If those who get the closest to the number of pounds will be added to the drawing? No. We're having two. One is for the quantity of the surf weights I poured, and then the second one will be the weight of the surf weights I poured. So if nobody guesses it exactly, well, then the person who gets closest to it will be the winner of the quantity and the overall weight. If I have hooks where the paint is scratched from teeth marks but no rust, should I? Yes, definitely still clean them with some alcohol and then, paint them with the uh, nail polish or the magic marker. Yes, I would definitely do that. Are we counting the weights of cleaned weights or straight out of the mold? No, cleaned weights. Once all I'm doing is taking off the bottom portion. It's only going to probably be like maybe half a pound to a pound that will be lost in weight. But you got to remember, guys, we have a lot of like 3.2, 3.4, 3.6, 3.8 ounce surf weights that are in the mix. We don't pour an exact 3 all the time. So, and I got 3 4s, and I probably have some 5 ounces in here as well. And then on the other ones, I got 9s, 10s, 11s, and 12s in that batch. I don't think I have any 8s, but I'm pretty sure we got 9, 10s, 11s, and 12s. All right, no worries. Okay, so the floats with the slide lining, that was the original way that I was taught about 30 years ago, literally. They used to put floats out there to keep the bait from sinking too far down. And then one guy, he ran out of floats one day and started using them without floats, and he smoked everybody. He probably caught like 10 to 20 kingfish to everybody else's one. Like, he was on fire. So within an hour or two of him kind of doing that, everybody brought all their stuff in, took the float off, and then we all started catching. So I was actually there the day that the kingfish the sideline leaders actually evolved from having a float to a no float system, and they still used the float for behind the handrail still. When you're floating a bait out behind the handrail, if you didn't want to put a slide line out, and those leaders would catch tarpon reds, shark, cobia, kingfish, and jack crevalles as well. Shark, too, we're also in there. So yeah. Um, I'm trying to remember why. You got to remember, this was like 35. No, 28, 27, 28 years ago when I got introduced to Bob Hall Pier. I was 12 years old, 44 now. So, I can do the math right now. I can't do the math, though. I'm really struggling to keep my eyes open right now so that way I don't fall asleep. So. But I think what it was, they felt they needed to float in order to keep the whole leader from going too far down the line instead of, using it without it, controlling the main line kind of deal. That was so long ago. Yeah. Will spray paint work? We've done Rust-Oleum on hooks before. I've done it on stainless hooks. It doesn't stick to stainless, but I don't remember if we've done it on non-stainless steel hooks. I wouldn't see why it wouldn't work if we're using Rust-Oleum on other types of metal, steels and stuff like that, and it works. But again, too, I don't think it's going to last once the hooks hit the sand while they're deployed in the bait. I think it'll get rubbed off. But and the only reason I'm saying that is because that's what would happen to us with ours, but we were using stainless steel hooks. Oh yeah. And then remember too, Friday we're having our fire drawing here. Saturday, Jacked Up Leatherworks is doing another drawing over there. I know I've got some gifts for him. I just have not been able to sit down and actually figure it all up exactly what we're doing. But yeah, we're going to be involved on that for sure because he's always been there for our channel. So it's definitely time to go show him some love over there, especially on his fire drawings and stuff like that for sure. Oh, so he's going to need some markers. I'm pretty sure he has a lot of markers working with leather and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just assuming. Oh, let's see. Well, I'm going to give y'all an idea here in just a minute. But, so I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 26, 28, 32, 34, 36, 38. I got 38 surf weights right here. Yeah. There's a lot of surf weights right there. And this is only the first pan. Let's see. Oh. Do you ever freeze your fish? I have in the past, but I don't anymore, especially since I've got a vacuum saver or vacuum seal saver kind of deal. But also too, remember when you vacuum seal it and you go to defrost it, do not leave it vacuum, uh, sealed in the vacuum when you go to defrost it, because I've actually heard that it creates a bacteria that thrives in areas where there's no oxygen. So I forgot what kind of bacteria it is, but I've heard that happens when you defrost meat in a airless environment like that where they have a vacuum seal done. So just heads up, when you go to do that, make sure to pull the meat out or at least crack the seal so oxygen gets in there before you start defrosting it. Yep, they're getting there, that's for sure. And again, guys, like I said right here, I know I've got 3, 4s, and 5s in the mix. I don't know how many, but I'm going to have to go through that for this order to find out exactly what we need to pour to finish off this order. and to go make deliveries for sure. So, and what do you mean you're pretty way off then? What are you talking about? Let's see. Remember too, Sharkotic as well is doing a December giveaway, and it involves using his merch, his t-shirts, his caps, whatever it may be, just out doing your thing. Whether you're going to church, whether you're going to go fishing, go to the store, whatever it may be, it's just Sharkotic in action is what he's looking for, and to see his product out there and stuff like that, taking some pictures, and that's all he's looking for. So that's how you get your entry into it. He's looking to give away a 50 wide, have it 80 wide, and a 134 Christmas through his YouTube channel for his stuff like that. So be sure to go check out Jacked Up Leatherworks as well. I mean, Sharkotic. Sorry, Sharkotic. But yes, by all means, please go subscribe to Jacked Up Leatherworks too, because I want to see him hit 1,000 before Christmas, guys. Like he's been with us, since we started, kind of deal, and we definitely want to see him blowing up as well. So, oh, okay, yeah, for the amount of weights and stuff like that. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see though. Oh, bro, I am beat. I really am. I didn't get out of here till 1. It was about 1, and then by the time I got to the house and showered up and all of that and lay down, it was after 2. And even then, too, I did poke around on the YouTube channel and answered some questions or comments on there and stuff like that. A lot of it was probably still part of the shenanigans too and stuff. So yeah, yeah, they're starting to hit Jack Crevelle's jackfish are finally coming in. They've got a few of them off in the surf. I know they're starting to hit them offshore and stuff like that too. So I definitely need to get on a trip and go out there and smash on some jack. Yeah. Oh wow! Lightning strikes. Yeah. Did it shake the house or what? Or did it make your lights flicker? So are you actually having rain with it, or is it just a thunderstorm, lightning storm? I know they are catching sharks in the surf, some big trout in the surf, reds as well. Um, I haven't really heard of the sheephead, but I know the reds they were hitting real good in the jetties as well on the backside. So yeah, man, yeah, that'll move it. All right, so I'm gonna go and weigh out the first one, the first tray, and you can see the amount of lead that came on there, and it's only maybe a pound of lead right there that came off of that whole batch of surf weights right there. But I'm only gonna weigh out the first one, and then I'm gonna start cleaning the second one, and then you'll see we got 2 more trays. Oh, let's see. Where's my tripod? All right, give me a second, guys. All right, there we go. Here we go on the first tray. I got that 41. Yep, 41 pounds, 14 ounces. So we'll take off the 14 ounces for the pan. So we're at 41 pounds on the first one. And we still got the second one and the third right there. Second and third one. Oh yeah, no, some serious reels are coming in, guys. We've got a lot of reels coming in. It was, oh, that was a big invoice. It was a ouch, 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 ouch. All right, so this pan actually weighs 2 pounds, 11 ounces. So this one weighs a lot more than that other pan does. Oh man. Well, with the desal plant meeting yesterday, it was basically an introductory meeting between the groups that are trying to band together between Cal Island, Robstown, and those areas over there. What they and basically that's all I could talk about right there because they are very cautious at what they are going to be doing next and how they're going to go about it. They really don't want nobody to be putting it out in public what they're going to be doing until they are ready to do it, because they don't want those other guys to be coming in and messing with their feng shui or their plan, their game plan kind of deal. And even I was told yesterday that they didn't want me recording on the video or on the camera and sharing that to my YouTube channel until they can confirm that that's the way they wanted to go about it and stuff like that. So, yeah, no, I just figured I'd share that with everybody because Billy was there. That was one of the things I asked about it, but they were still unsure how they wanted to do that, so they kind of tabled the motion about the camera system and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. But again, too, my whole deal is um, I'll be willing to share to the internet and get y'all involved because y'all are the ones who come into our city to come spend your vacation dollars and stuff like that, and that's a huge voice right there. Tourist dollars are a huge voice, and a lot of people think, well, I'm not even from there. Well, it still it's crazy. They value your opinion more than they value ours, and we live here, so pretty crazy. Yeah. And that one I said 41 pounds, right? Yep, there we go. So the first batch was 41 pounds, and I've already pre-weighed the pan on this one, and it's 2 pounds 11 ounces. So we'll dock that off when we get to that deal. I'm excited. This will be cool because y'all will get to see the amount of weights it takes to make the different kind of orders and stuff like that, and it's crazy. It gets up there really quick, really, really quick. And here's the other thing too. I don't know if that was the tray that had more of the 3 ounces or more of the 4 ounces. Oh, this one's a good one, guys. Like, oh man, I am definitely excited though, because to see all these orders coming in and stuff like that, and knowing that we've got a function or something to do rather than trying to guess what we're going to do is a lot easier. At the same time, too, I know what they got planned or in store for us here at the shop, and it sucks that we're gonna have to move, but I'm not okay. I'm not okay with what they want to do to us and everything that we've been through. I mean, at the very beginning, they really did try to help us out, but I was also dealing with the original owner, and now we've got a lot more people involved or whatever they're doing, and it's a whole new dynamic. So it sucks. No, I did. Well, hold on, Juan. Which comment was it? I might have. Can you repeat what it was? I make my own molds. One of my last molds that I made for this surf weights cost me $2,800, and then I still spent another probably 200 hours uh, fixing the things that weren't done correctly on the mold when we originally had it done. So I had to go in and uh, do modifications to it. So if it had actually probably been done correctly off the first time, it probably would have been about a $4,000 to $5,000 mold just in the man hours that they would have charged me for it. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. Hey Jacob, so are you having any swelling or is it kind of going down? It's just sore. But yeah, pulling the tooth out will definitely make it sore. And then also too, make sure you're not slurping like using a straw or anything because that'll keep the cavity from filling up or the hole that was created from the tooth pull. Um, and you can actually get bacteria in there and stuff like that. So, about unchecking the box that says something like notify subscribers about the video. I don't think I saw that comment, Juan. Is that what it is? It's called dry sockets. I bet. I bet. Yeah. You and me both, John, and you were talking about that we owe the kids another fishing trip. It was you or Edgar, but yeah, we got to get them out there and fishing again pretty soon too. So um, I need to get out there. Oh man, what do you want to go fishing for, John? One of the things I've been kind of foaming at the mouth for is go get an alligator gar, but At the same time, too, I know sharks are really starting to pick up. So that means I got to go out there for some jack crevalles, man. Those are some beasts of a fish right there. Oh yeah, yep, yep. That it does. And that or like when you crack a tooth and man, you got to wait like a week before you can get in to see the doctor. Oh, that sucks bad. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You definitely don't want that because when you have that, doesn't it make it easier for bacteria to get in there and basically it goes straight to the brain kind of deal? That's what I heard correctly. You know. Red sharks and jacks. Oh my. Yes. I got invited to go to the jetties the other day, and I was like, oh, I want to go so bad, but I can't. I want to, but I can't. Oh man. So if that were to happen, if you were to get dry socket, what I mean, what are some things you have to watch out for when that were to happen? I mean, damn it. Same. Yeah. That when it gets in the bloodstream, in that a septic um, infection or something like that. Well, I will go back and check it out one and see what the deal is on that comment, whatever one you're referring to. Um, but needless to say, guys, I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek of what. So I've been working on this bin here. It's about 6 or 7 inches deep. Those are all the weights in there, and these are all the weights I've already done. So it's a lot. It's a lot of weights. It sounds like John's gonna have some fun tomorrow. Nice. Yeah. No. That and I did hear some reports that they're catching jacks off the rigs, um, using jet skis and stuff like that. And I was like, well, yeah, that'd be nice, but my jet skis are down right now, so definitely ain't trying to go out there and get flooded and stuff like that. So yeah. Well, that yeah, that'll be something not you don't want to do because it just makes it last that much longer and being painful. That sucks. I'm getting reports of them catching jacks off piers in Galveston. Yeah, I've seen. I saw one video, but I did not check the date on it, so I didn't get too excited. But they had like 9 or 10 jack crevalles up on the pier, and then they had a shark that they had just pulled up. I don't know if that was recently or a long time ago, but I did see that video. Uh, Another few other people reposted the video talking uh, about it, that they should get in trouble because they had the jack crevalles or the jacks out in the sun, and they weren't being handled properly or whatever. So, which it's true. Like when you catch bait, you're supposed to know take care of them, maintain them, so that way they don't turn bad or whatever. But again, too, there's times when shark baits will work better when they actually have a scent to them and stuff like that, rather than being super fresh. Me personally, I like super fresh baits rather than stinky baits. Okay, so it was from last year. Mm-hmm. Florentino, how you doing, boss? I am. Nope, I want to do that. Trying to keep all the lead pieces in here and catching them in the bin, so that way at the end of the day, when I'm cleaning up my counter, I don't have bits of lead just floating around my counter and stuff like that. But definitely gonna still work it. So John, are you surf fishing for these fish, or are you going on a boat? Oh, that sucks, man. Well, happy early birthday, bro. How old are you gonna be, boss? 30. Oh, the first of many more uh, birthdays with the zero at the back. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Birthdays for me after I hit, I think, what was it? I think it was after 30. No, 35. 35, because that's when, like, insurance rate drop or something like that. That was like the last big one until you're supposed to retire at what, 65 or something like that. So it'll be a while before I get there, but we'll see. I'm game for it. Mm. Yeah, happy birthday, Juan. Gonna be the 30 years old. Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't know, but y'all can tell I'm moving through these weights, and I've still haven't even made a dent in that tray right there. But you can see the amount of weights that are in here. Yep. Oh yeah. It used to be also too, I could tell when the co-fronts were coming in, like I'd be able to tell you a week or two in advance. Oh yeah, it's on the way. But a lot of that had to do when my hips were like messed up and before the surgery and stuff. Um, hadn't really been paying attention. It didn't really get that cold this past year, so I couldn't really tell. Um, but I will definitely pay attention this coming year. See what happens there. A 13-pound chain pickerel. Whoa. All right, guys. So, what is your hardest fight that took you off guard as to what it was when you finally landed it? What was it? Like, what did you think it was before you finally landed it? I got one that is crazy. Um, I was fishing with my buddy Art Wallace on his boat, and we had fish offshore, and then we moved closer inland for right off the surf by Bob Hall Pier. We missed a big old hammer. It swam underneath the boat, but it was also chasing a big old cobia that I was hooked up to. Cobia ended up getting off the hook, and we don't know what ended up happening after that. But we left that position. I said, you know what, let's give it a shot in the channel, at the Pecker channel. So we were out a little ways, and then we were there for maybe 20, 30 minutes, and then the 80 Abbott, the T-Rex, started cluck, 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 cluck. Cluck, 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 cluck. And we're like, okay, this is going to be nice. So uh, I let it, maybe another minute or two because I had a big bait on it. So I set up on it and I start cranking to set the hook, and I got it. It's on and it's not moving, but we could feel the weight. All right, all right. So about 10, 15 minutes into it, I don't know why I did it, but oh, the butt plate broke or something like that. Like it failed us or whatever. So he told me to just use the aluminum rod holders that were on the back of the seat on his boat. He's like, go ahead and put it in there and we'll fight it from there. And we're like, okay. So I do that. And I had so much pressure on that fish oh, that the aluminum started bowing like this on the rocket launcher, basically. It held the rod upright like this. It started bending the solid weld. It had a piece of aluminum like this, and it was welded all the way around, and it was to the aluminum pipe that was holding the fishing rod. Started bending over, and we were like, "Oh man, it's gonna break off." So I pulled the rod out, and then finally got it to move, and I ended up pulling up like a 20-pound anchor. It was a boat anchor, is what I ended up pulling up and stuff. But I had it here in the shop for a long time. I think I ended up giving it away to somebody because I told them, I said, man, I have no use for an anchor like that. So I think I gave it away to somebody. I don't remember who it was, but yeah, it was a big, big boat anchor. But I pulled it in on that T-Rex, but I also bent the pipe on his aluminum rack, trying to um, bring it in and stuff like that. So came out that we were actually drifting in the channel. That's why it was still taking line and stuff like that. So. Oh wow. Yep. Mm. Yeah. Well, the big uglies are something else. That's for sure, man. They have really picked up the amount of people that want to fish for them. I can remember like for a long time nobody wanted to fish for them and stuff, and now it's like it's a good way to just get some kind of action going if nothing else is hitting. Go for the big black drum and stuff like that. So obviously we're not um, catching them to eat. We're just catching them just so we can have a rod boat over and fight some kind of fish. You know what I mean? So, and see, and I caught a 39-inch flathead, but I was using a tilapia rig, which had very, very small hooks. Like one, they were itty bitty hooks. They were perch hooks like that. And I caught my flathead like that. And actually, I had a bigger one on the hook, and I lost it right there. It got off the hook. It broke me off, one of the two. But yeah, it was a big fish. The second one was way bigger than the first. Like I could feel the difference in the weight on it. It was big time. So, damn, that would have been awesome. That would have been phenomenally crazy for me because, like I said, I was going for tilapia and gaspergoo, and I ended up hooking a big old flathead. So, yes, sir. The T-Rex, man. Those freaking reels. Now I do have to say the 130 T-Rex, when that clicker is sounding, sounds like a big old V8 or something, like some kind of big American muscle car just sitting there just chilling. You know, it's it's freaking awesome. Uh, Damn. Well, almost there, guys. Almost there. See what happens here, but oh man, about a third of the way down, guys, or a third of the pot left, guys. About a third. I definitely will finish before the video dies. That's for sure. We're already at almost 2 hours, but I know I didn't start cleaning the surf weights. I don't even know what time we started cleaning the surf weights. There you go, Billy. Billy. So I take it your back's feeling better, or is it? I mean, if you were able to do what you did today, and you're talking about doing another one tomorrow. Caught it by the fish barbs. Wow. Well, that 39 for me was my first and only big flathead like that. Um, Actually, I want to say I've caught smaller flatheads, little bitty ones like that, but that was my first big official flathead. Like, yeah. I will check with them tomorrow, Roger, on that. Make sure they have it in house. That shouldn't be too hard to get a hold of. As long as they have them in house, I can go get them. So. I would text Nick right now, but he gets up way early and hits the beach, so I ain't gonna send it. Probably cuss me out. And he ain't one to hold back either. Every time I record, man, I always gotta go back and listen to everything that's being said because they are brutal. These roast fests where they roast actors and whoever they roast, man. Yeah, they could take a lesson in some of the things that these guys put out there. It's crazy. I don't feel it. It's Don't have a twist. Yeah, I can understand that. I am. For some reason, that dang deal, I spy. I was like, how can I even work that into the YouTube channel tonight? Like, I mean, usually you do that, but you're in a vehicle where they can look around and see what you're seeing, kind of deal. And I'm, can't really do that. But I don't know why that even popped into my head. Like, but I think I got about 40 more weights on this tray before I'm done. We'll see. We'll see. Do your rod builders do the glow in the dark reps? Glow in the dark, you mean? Yeah, no, I could totally see that for sure, Roger. And actually, that was one of the conversations I had um, with actually Henry today. I was talking to him. He was talking about that he's used to throwing 14-foot rods, 12 to 14-foot rods, but he wants an 11-foot, and he's willing to come pick it up here, in Texas from us. Um, but I've got to get the pricing on the rods, which I'm going to do tomorrow, so I can get him some quotes on that because he was unsure of a two-piece rod, and I was telling him, he's got nothing to worry about on those because the newer generation two-piece rods are nothing like the older stuff, especially the blanks that I'm looking at getting into. Yeah, they're a lot. That's what we're using for the distance casting, so you can definitely take the cast, so we ain't got to worry about that. So, but don't worry, Dusty, I can't add tonight, so you're good. We got a non-typer and a non-adder over here. Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat. I prefer one pieces all day, but again, too, when I'm throwing that two-piece rod from Breakaway Tackle, man, I have like I don't hold back. Like I'm putting it out there, but I also have a theory on the distance casting, uh, changing up my cast on it, and I have not been able to go out there and practice. It's been probably over a month since I've been able to get out there and go and do it, but I will be getting back out there as soon as we can get settled in. But with everything going the way it's going, it may be a little bit. I was saying, jacked up Leatherworks comment. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a big thing right there. Yeah, not very travel friendly, that's for sure. Um, and that, or if you do travel with something that like a big old trailer and stuff like that, it's still pretty scary because now you're eating up gas and everything else, and then you're always having to make sure that it is locked up because these they thieves or something else, man. Going out there for an easy buck and just taking advantage of all the guys that are working their butts off to get what they got, and to have these thieves in the night just come in and take it sucks. One thing I do have to admit too, when I was cleaning these weights and stuff like that, that I liked when I'm at the very top, because when you drop down those little pieces of lead, they would hit the other wires, ding, 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 all the way down, and it just sounds so cool. But now that I'm down to the last, little bit, they fall. They most of the time don't fall on anything other than another piece of lead, or in the bottom of the tray there. Don't hit the wires to make that sound anymore. So. Yeah, yeah, that and storages too, man. Like if you don't have a real big storage, it is awkward. And then if you have like an enclosed or a storage that has that is controlled environment, you know what I mean? You got to get them through those little doors and stuff like that. And man, it was a pain in the butt when we had a second story storage deal and taking the elevator and trying to put our fishing rods in there. And man, it sucked. It really did. I lost a storage um, one time, and I didn't have no fishing rods in it, but I had like 4 or 5 cell lines in it. I had buckets of weights and leaders and stuff like that, and I'm just glad I didn't have my fishing rods in there because that would have really sucked. What's up, MB? How you doing, boss? I am almost done with my second batch of surf weights here. I'm gonna do the third one. And we're gonna see who was the closest on the actual numbers or the weights for the guessing. Got some prizes going out tonight. Tonight. Oh, how'd that go, MB? If you spooled a few LXs in the garage. I remember doing my 4-odd HOWs in the garage, man. That was always a pain in the butt right there. But normally when I did it, I would do like anywhere from 5 to 9, reels at a time, because I was always using so many reels when I would go fishing and stuff like that. So now it's just kind of the same thing here. Like I'll use my habits, and when something happens to it, instead of spooling it up or maintaining it, I'll just leave it behind and go to the next one, go to the next one. And after I've got multiple reels that are down, then I'll do a hard press of spooling a bunch of them at the same time and stuff like that. Kind of like what we did when we got ready for the shark fishing season and/or for the tournaments too. So yeah, definitely something else for sure. So yeah, I've seen that one and stuff like that. I was emptying the storage one time, noticed a hole in the wall next to a Tupperware container with old clothes, opened it up and found a Fire 22 round in it. Wow. Well, guess it. I mean, well, it could have been worse. I mean, it could have went through something, pretty important, like a TV or something else that you had stored in there rather than a Tupperware container. But I know how expensive Tupperware containers are to do, so don't get me wrong. Son of a gun, right? Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah. Spare spools. Are you talking about for spinning reels? don't have any spare spools for any of my bait casting. That's pretty crazy though. Three more after this one. I got three more. We'll get the weight on this one, then we'll move to the last one. That'll give us the weight, and then I'll do a quick count, and we'll see where we're at. I'm getting close. I can feel it. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So, all right. Last one and this one. What y'all think this trade's gonna have? What do y'all think? The other one had 41 pounds. Yeah, that ain't no joke. So this one had a bit more weight in it. That was probably 2 to 3 pounds right there. I'll go ahead and get y'all set up on the scale over here, and we'll see where we're at on this one. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. This one, we're taking off 2 pounds, 11 ounces. So 44 pounds, 9 ounces. So we'll say 41 pounds. We'll say 42. We'll just round it. How about that? 42? Because I'm pretty sure everybody guessed in pounds anyways, not anything with ounces. So we got 42, 41. So that's 83 pounds. And I got one more tray. One more tray. Let's see. I did see a big old bull that they did catch the other day. I don't remember where I saw it was caught. I thought it was caught out of Florida, but I'm telling you guys, I have not been able to pay attention to a lot of things going on just because I'm running around over here like a madman. So. And this is tricky, guys, because even right here, these are 9s, 10s, 11s, and 12s, so we don't really know what we have for weight. Right now, looking at the current numbers, who do you think is the closest to having the correct weight? No, this is 3:30 seconds. This one's 3:30 seconds. But I didn't really close because there's probably 30 weights left, and I'm in with the wire trimming portion over here, but then I got to do a quick count of them so we can end the video before it times out over here because we're at 2 hours and 10 minutes, so I think we got it. I think we'll be all right. Oh, man. Let's see. So, who bought a $15 surf weight? They said they bought one from a guy on the pier that he said he made it homemade. What size weight was that? And was it real thick wire like the 1/8, or was it copper wire, stainless? Um, yeah, so I got to ask that. I don't know why I didn't earlier, but and also, what was that here at Caldwell Pier, or was it at another pier? Hmm. Yeah, no, somebody said they bought one. I don't remember exactly who said it, or but they just said they paid $15 for one, and yeah, our 3 pounders are at $15. So. Mm. So I have those. I already cleaned those. Some work. Yeah, and talking about spooling, like I know when those reels come in, I got a lot of them, a lot of those that need to be spooled up because they were, uh, that's they were purchased reel with line kind of deal. So we're gonna have a lot of spooling, that's for sure. Jacob, you have a good night, boss. I hope you feel better tomorrow, man. I know that's oof. Tooth pain is the worst, man. Tooth pain is the worst. Copper 1/8 gauge. Yeah. I used to make copper weights when I first started out. That was back in 02, '03 time frame when I first started making copper weights. Um, I made them before, for personal use, but I never made them on the level of production. And even when I started making them again, I was making like 200 to 300 of them. I was fishing so much that when I finally, would sit down and make them, I wanted to make sure that I was good for months. So I made a whole bunch of them. And then I got a phone call, saying that a local shop wanted, knew that I carried surf weights and that they wanted to check out my weights. And so when I went over there, you know, he liked them and asked me for everything that I had. So I got worked up a price and went from there, and that's how it started. But then after that, I got away from those and started doing the stainless steel ones because copper was getting crazy expensive. So yeah. Confirm that. Yeah. My order yes, for your second T-Rex there, Dusty. And actually, with you, because you ordered, you said that you were in particular for 3 different colors of the T-Rexes. I actually ordered 4 different colors, 3 of the which ones that you would have wanted, and you get first pick on any of those colors. What's up, Hyman? How you doing, boss? All right, all right, all right. I'm done with this tray. That was quick, quick. And easy. All right, guys. So I've put the. Let's see. Uh, I put the tray on there, so it's zeroed it out. So once I pull it off, it'll give me the counterbalance weight of what it'll be for this. All right, guys. So we're at 83 pounds right now, right? So I'm going to add on the surf weight. All right, here we go. Here we go. 29 pounds. So we got 83 plus 29. All right, so who got 112 pounds of weight for their total? 112 pounds. And actually, real quick, if y'all can figure that up for me, see who got that while I move us into the warehouse so I can pull them all out and do a quick count for y'all. Oh, let's see. Do need y'all's help, y'all's verification for that. See who got the number correct on that. right. Had to use the restroom real quick, guys. Sorry. All right, here we go. Last stretch of the evening. See, I'm accepted. We have to pour it out in 2 hours. Funny. All right, so I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 47. Yeah, 47. All right. What I'm doing is putting them in stacks of 5, so it's easy to count them out real quick in front of y'all. That way we can verify a winner. And I've not been able to see the comments, guys, because I'm focused on this. So I can knock this out real quick. I want to break apart the weight. Don't tell me it died. Oh, I got a notification. I thought it was the phone telling me that it's about to die, but no, I'm good. Let's make sure y'all can see everything. Oh yeah, it's a lot of weight right there. right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's a lot of weights. That is. All right, here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm not going to count those because it's not a full five. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 6, 57, 58, 59. So 59, 359 plus 47. 16 carry 1, 0, 1. 406 surf weights. 406 surf weights. What? That's what I'm talking about. Ho, ho, ho. So, who got it? Who got it? I need y'all's help, guys, because I know I'd have to run back through all the comments and stuff like that, and I haven't. It's going to take me a while to do that, but y'all can do me the honor system and let me know who got those two or closest to it, and that way we can get some winners. So it was 112 pounds of weight in total, and then 406, right, for that one. Let's see. Um, 112 was the total weight, combined weight of the of all the surf weights. Hot out there. It's hot out there. Uh, oh, going this up to my camera. Let's see. What's up, Anthony? How you doing? All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go back through because if I don't do it now, it's probably not. Let's see. Yeah, I got 8% battery, guys. So let me see. I'm gonna go all the way to the top and start again real quick. So 112 and 406. These numbers definitely weren't what y'all were expecting on the counts and or weight, was it? Let's see. Yeah, yeah, no doubt. That's why I didn't know if anybody was able to go back through on their phone real quick. I'm looking back right now, seeing. Um, yeah, now I'm already to the bottom, and uh, I'm really gonna have to go back through and take a look at this. Might have to write down a few names because there weren't too many guesses. Um, So it might be one of them shenanigan deals that. What's up, Cad? Let's see. So Gilbert put 500 pounds. 500. So Billy said 200 weights, 360 pounds. Gilbert said 532 pounds. Um, Roger was 320. Let's see who else. Dusty said 275 weights. And then 426. This one threw y'all for a stump right there for sure. So yeah. Excuse me. Oh, now it's a 100-pound tight line. Okay, I'm back down. Gilbert had 532 pounds of weight, so he was way off because there's a 320 by Roger and 360, so they're actually the closest in weight kind of deal. But Rogers ended up closer because he had the smaller weight capacity right there. So, who do you have so far? What people? I just have 4 people. I have Gilbert, Billy, Roger, and Dusty. Those are the 4 people that I could find with weight guesses. I went all the way back to the beginning, and those were the only ones that I could see. Um, Billy and Dusty were the only 2 that actually said a weight count. Billy put 200. Dusty said 275. So Dusty is the closest for the count. And then Roger was the closest in weight. So Roger for the weight and Dusty for the count. Y'all are so far off. Ah. So this was a good one, guys. It wasn't what y'all expected it to be and stuff. You got to remember there's 16 ounces in a pound, which I know y'all know, and I'm not trying to call you out, but if I kept saying I'm doing 3 ounces and 4 ounces, um, John, you said 268. Let me go back and check. Hold on. Ah, 268. I see Dusty 275, 426. And then further back, see Magics. Roger went up. He said 630 pounds. Billy weights, 200 on the weights and 360 on the pounds. Roger 320. Gilbert 532. Go further back than that. That's all I see, boss. Yeah, but I'd rather be certain, so we're going to go through it real quick. So there's nothing here. There's Gilbert with 532. Billy with the 200 and 360. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can charge the phone without it overheating so it don't cut off on us. A second. Definitely want this. Well, it normally is when I'm doing like regular weights, that are 2 and 3 pounders and stuff like that. Then it gets up there really quick. Um, Seeing there's Dusty with 275 and 426. I got that. $41, but he was talking about the catfish. $80 T-Rex, 40. Like what I'm doing is looking for numbers, and that makes me stop. There's 100-pound tight line, 22, 7.752, 1H. That was talking about the weight that how much I came out with. Back, yep, 270, 260. Okay, yeah, so yeah, this is the first. That's the first I see of it and stuff like that. So, uh, yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I don't see yours up there, John, except for that one right there. Um, but these are the names that I did get. Like I said, I got Gilbert, Billy, Roger, and Dusty. And so Roger is the closest on the weight because everybody else. Well, that was his first guess, but I know he switched it to the 6 something. But I was going off of everybody's first guess right there. Um, and then the count was Dusty because he actually got closest to the 400. So, um, yeah, right there. All right, guys. Well, my phone's about to die, man. I will check y'all later. Um, sorry, but yeah, we got Roger and Dusty as the two winners on this one. So now I gotta go break those weights and try to knock that out so I can get out of here at a reasonable time. So again, congrats, guys. So this one got y'all. It was something different. So all right, guys, y'all have a good one. We will talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Jacob, hope you feel better. Remember, Jacked Up Leatherworks. He'll be having his fire drawing on Saturday. We'll be there. So uh, Friday we'll have our fire drawing here, and we'll go from there. So y'all have a good night, guys.